Greetings, everyone. Step in the building. We are now on another episode. This is going to be our first episode of Surviving Eddie Griffin's G bashing. We're not gonna use the word. Y'all know the G word, okay? And I don't even know about if this is G bashing. I'm just saying this is pure survival at this point. You know what I mean? Like y'all know, I deal with everybody over here. I love everybody. This is all about comedy and peace and love. You know what I mean? We do not discriminate nobody over here. Okay, everybody's money's green and everybody bleeds the same color. Salute the too blessed to be stressed. This is pure survival at this point. Shannon Sharp is furious right now, guys. You can look at the creases in his forehead. You can see the creases in his forehead. He is outraged. You know what I mean? And for Club Shay Shay to have such a successful podcast and everybody's coming for him. Everybody's coming for Club Shay Shay. He been interviewing. This is the man who has the iconic interview with Cat Williams, and Cat Williams went off on Ricky. He went off on Ricky. Ricky Smiley. Talking about him in the grandmom's dress that you never seen Ricky Smiley dress as a man before. You never seen him playing. Cat Williams was talking about all kinds of stuff. Now you see Mike Epps was going back and forth. I'm talking about back to back. I'm talking about back to back like Drake. You know what I'm saying? With Shannon Sharp. And then I know Mike Epps had to look at that man's arms and said, God damn, one of his motherfucking arms is bigger than Mike Epps' whole entire body. But they made peace. These are two grown men. These are two grown men. Shannon Sharp is like 90-something years old. 90-something and still in shape. 90-something and still in shape. Surviving the fact that he's 90-something and still in shape. So you don't want to get into nothing with Shannon Sharp. The man looked like the dude from the Green Mile. I've been told y'all that. He looks like John Coffey. But we're going to salute the Forgotten Kings TV because now what's going viral is comedian, iconic legend. And Eddie Griffins is a legend to me, guys. I'm just letting y'all know that now. I told y'all, I've been doing comedy. Me and my mother discovered that I was a comedian at the age of 9. This is when I first discovered it. I only could do impressions back then. You know what I mean? But until I grew up and went through life, that's when I was able to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? But everybody keeps talking about Club Shay Shay, Shannon Sharp sexuality. Mike Epps was talking about him being the G word. You know what I mean? G's up, hoes down. They was talking about him, being the G word. But him and Mike Epps got through that. Because there was a picture with Shannon Sharp with his alleged lover, which is his stylist. I'm not saying that y'all go together, Shannon Sharp. I'm just saying when y'all was sitting at the basketball game, y'all did look like y'all made a great couple. That's all I'm saying. You got to live in your truth. Even if you the G word, even if you are Galian, it doesn't matter no more. The world changed, Shannon. Motherfuckers is getting married. They having marriages and all kinds of stuff now. It ain't like when you had to hide that you like pecker or you like Regina sandwiches. You don't have to hide no more. You are successful. You are rich. Even if you was and you just walked out the closet and said, look, Frank Ocean, come on, you come out. Now Lil Nas X, come on out. Caitlyn Jenner, come on out. People are still going to watch you. They're still going to love your show. So I don't know if it's true or not. But Eddie Griffiths had a comedy show. And he sat there and just went crazy and talking about saying Sharp's sexuality. And Shannon didn't take it well. Shannon didn't take it well. Everybody felt like Eddie Griffith is trying to clickbait. He's trying to make himself relevant again. Let me tell you something. Eddie Griffiths is a legend to me. To be honest, Eddie Griffiths is underrated far as a comedian. He's very, very, very underrated. But Eddie Griffin's give it to you raw. And Shannon, I gotta be honest, you are the one of the highest, biggest topics out there. You interview Monique. You make motherfuckers love Monique again. And made Monique be able to stand up against Oprah Winfrey. You made Monique be able to survive Medea. All of that. So Shannon, you are being right now, you are at the top of the goddamn food chain. So even if Eddie Griffin is clout chasing or if it's just his stand-up. Because years ago, you used to be able to talk about people on stage and you just didn't get blackballed. You know what I mean? So I don't know, guys, but Shannon Sharp is outraged. I need y'all to smash that like button though. That's as soon as y'all come in the building and like and subscribe because we are surviving Eddie Griffiths. You know what I mean? And I would do a meditation because y'all know that, I would meditate. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to do this without meditation. We are going to survive Eddie Griffin's, comments about Club Shay Shay and Ricky Smiley as being someone's grandmother. You know what I'm saying? We're going to survive this, guys. We're going to do it without, because I can't find this little Nas X song I wanted to. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, we're gonna meditate. Shannon, we're going to meditate. We're going to meditate because it's not going to be right. If we don't survive Eddie Griffin's G bashing, it's not going to be right. So we must meditate. Okay. I told you long ago, can't you so? Thought I want to let you know. I told you long ago, can't you so? Thought I want to let you know. Okay, cool. This is pure survival. So now I feel good to be able to survive everything that Eddie Griffin said, and I understand that you outraged because this is your sexuality. It's nobody's business. You 90-something years old. You know what I'm talking about? If you know what you would do for a Klondike bar, it's none of his business or what you would do for a Klondike bar. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. It's pure survival right now. But let's listen to what Eddie Griffin said about Shannon Sharp and Club Shay Shay and Ricky Smiley. We're going to hear what he said about Ricky.
Club Shay Shay. Yeah, Shay Shay. Gang gang. I don't give a fuck. Gay. Sitting there with them tight ass pants on, with his balls and all of them cat's face.
Wow. Wow, did you hear what Eddie Griffin just said? Hold on, this. And Shannon Sharp is outraged. Hold up, he's outraged.
Is that jealousy, hate, and envy is being disguised in jokes. I said, that's what I'm seeing. Oh, it's just a joke. He a comedian. I ain't never hear him call nobody else that. I ain't never hear him say anything else about that. I ain't hear him lie on nobody else's name. Why me? And people say, well, Shannon's just, bro, to get tagged with that, and I ain't got no problem with gay. I'm just not gay.
Now, see, look, Shannon Sharp he's denying the claims of his alleged love affair with his stylist. You know what I mean? Because his stylist is gay, but he's a great stylist. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really good at his work. And there's pictures with them two out at a basketball game, and they look wonderful together. So now, but Club Shay Shay is saying, no, that's not my thing. Like, we don't go together. We went out on that date, you know what I mean, to the basketball game, but it was about business. You know what I mean? So Club Shay Shay just feel like people are just hating on him, and comedians are using it as a joke, but they being serious, but they making up lies about him. You know what I mean? So if the man is 90-something years old and he's saying it's not true, you got to take his word. But I'm just saying, Shannon, we would accept you either way. We would accept you either Witchicombe. We would accept you either Witchicombe. So, you know what I mean? But this is pure survival over here, guys. And Shannon is outraged. And y'all can't be mad at him for replying and standing up, for his whole thing. So let's listen to him.
I ain't never hear him call nobody else that. I ain't never hear him say anything else about that. I ain't hear him lie on nobody else's name. Why me? And people say, well, Shannon's just, bro, to get tagged with that, and I ain't got no problem with gay. I'm just not gay. Yeah. And I've had a lot of my exes reached out. It's like, Shannon, where does gay is coming from? They need to talk. But see, that's the thing. What do you get?
See, and Shannon Sharp said all his ex-girlfriends is saying, Shannon, you love to eat the pie. You love the taco meat. Why they keep saying that, Shannon? We don't know what the hell, now his ex-girlfriend is saying, Shannon, we knew that you and your stylist was close. We knew that, but we didn't know that y'all was, you know what I mean? We didn't know. So, but Shannon's saying that his exes is even saying that this is crazy and it's not true. So you got to take his word for it.
Of my exes reached out. It's like, Shannon, where does gay is coming from? They need to talk. But see, that's the thing. What do you get out of calling me gay? You feel good? That makes you feel good? Because you saying things on the radio behind your screen that you would never say to my face. What's the likelihood that Mike Epps would have said what he said to my face? Or any of these comedians that said what they said, they're not gonna say that to my face, OG.
Now, you know what? This is true, guys. Like, this is pure survival. You got to be honest. Mike Epps, he done already sat down with Club Shay Shay. They got an interview that they about to do. But neither one of them, Eddie Griffins or, Mike Epps, would have said that to his face. Because I wouldn't have said it to his face. Like, if you see how big this man is, this motherfucker look like a walking action figure. The man looks like an action figure. He could have played any action figure out there. A chocolate Incredible Hulk. The motherfucker's big as hell, dude. So I know they wouldn't have said it to his face. But Shannon, why would they say it to your face? That's some scary, spooky shit, dude. You know what I mean? But this is pure survival right now. Shannon is just outraged with Mike Epps. Well, not Mike Epps no more, but Eddie Griffins. This is crazy, guys. This is pure
All of
survival.
my exes reached out. It's like, Shannon, where is gay is coming from? They need to talk. But see, that's the thing. What do you get out of calling me gay? You feel good? That makes you feel good? Because you saying things to on the radio behind your screen that you would never say to my face. What's the likelihood that Mike Epps would have said what he said to my face? Or any of these comedians that said what they said, they're not gonna say that to my face, Ocho. You know that, I know that.
Yeah. Yo, nigga called him Mr. Potato Head. I said, no, cat. Then he said, what he say? Cedric looked like a walrus. I'm like, he got Ricky Smiley so good. Ricky Smiley got on the internet making tea and started crying and disappeared. Ain't nobody saying this, man. He ain't getting no more posts. He just disappeared. I called Cat on the phone and said, you better be on the lookout for Smiley. That nigga wants to come Smiley. Clyde was the one to get you, Smiley. I said he might show up with a dress on.
Wow. So Eddie Griffins called up Cat Williams after he exposed Ricky Smiley on Club Shay Shay and said, look, you better be on the lookout because Ricky ain't showed up ever since you was talking about him wearing the dress and the grandmom suits and all that. He said, you better be on the lookout for Ricky Smiley show up with a hard pecker and the grandmom outfit. With a hard pecker, and the pecker just hit the ground, boom, it hit the ground running while he's in the grandmom suit. This is pure survival at this point.
That nigga wants to come Smiley. Clyde was the one to get you, Smiley. I said he might show up with a dress on. Shit, me and Jack the last two that ain't worn a dress. I said, let's do the non-wearing a dress tour.
Now, he said me and Cat Williams is the only ones that haven't wore a dress yet. Eddie Griffins, legendary comedian Eddie Griffins, said him and Cat Williams, he called Cat and said, look, we should do a tour called the Not Wear the Dress Tour. To Not Wear a Dress Tour. They the only ones that haven't put on that dress yet. This is what he's saying. This is pure survival at this point.
Last two that ain't worn a dress. I called and said, let's do the non-wearing a dress tour. That shit'll be hot like a mother. And Club Shay Shay. Yeah, Shay Shay. Gay. I don't give a f*** gay. He's sitting there with them tight ass pants on, with his balls and all of them cat's face. And then the cat kept looking the other way.
Wow, he said Club Shay Shay is gay. And his balls was dangling in Cat Williams' face. We are surviving the fact that Eddie Griffin said that Shannon Sharp's balls was dangling in Cat Williams' face. And Cat Williams is really short. So who knows if his balls was dangling like that. This is pure survival, as the nutsack dangled.
I called and said, let's do the non-wearing the dress tour. That shit'll be hot like a mother. And Club Shay Shay. Yeah, Shay Shay. Gay. I don't give a f*** gay. He's sitting there with them tight ass pants on, with his balls and all of them cat's face. And then the cat kept looking the other way. You can tell how that drink made you gay. He kept on saying, now, cat.
Wow, wow. Eddie Griffin said that Shannon Sharp lips looked like it had pecker on it. That's just like Eddie. Now that was kind of hard. It was. I ain't gonna front. I know I come from the old school comedy, but for you to say that his lips look like they had peckers on it, like he's saying basically, Shannon, there's no way you're not gonna convince me that these lips have not touched a pecker. Like not the mushroom head. Like at least if you ain't make it disappear, you had to at least suck the head. And that's crazy that Eddie, you would say that Shannon Sharp lips is guilty, of sucking head or letting it disappear. Like this is pure survival. You know what I mean? To say that about a man like that, man, this is pure survival. Like, hold on, let's do a check. Let me see. Oh man, this is just crazy, Shannon. I'm sorry to look down your throat, dude. I'm just trying to see is any babies or anything, baby residue, anything? Because for him to say that, it had to be baby residue somewhere around. This is horrible, guys. We are surviving the fact that Eddie Griffin said that it had to be the way he drank his alcohol on his show, that it had to be a pecker or two down there. Like, this is horrible, guys.
You can tell how that drink, nigga, you gay. He kept on saying, now, cat. That's lips. That motherfucker had on them lips. Don't drink like that.
Wow.
Now, cat. Big lip mother.
Comedian Eddie Griffin is one of the latest to take shots at Shannon Sharp. As we heard in the clip, pretty much saying the same thing that Mike Epps said in the clip that set off his beef with Shannon Sharp. Every comedian is taking shots at Shannon Sharp's outfits, sexuality. We just heard Corey Holcomb call the man fruit booty. So just like I stated in my last video, if you haven't checked that out already, listen, Shannon, these are comedians, trained professionals. This is what they do.
Salute to Johnny English. We had to stop. We had to pause for Johnny English. Baby residue. Yes, baby residue. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Laugh out loud. Salute to Johnny English, guys. Just hit that super chat and shout it out to baby residue. Yo, this is crazy, guys. Now, you really got to think about this. Now, it is true. I believe Eddie Griffin, like I said, he's a legend. I believe that he's only going at Club Shay Shay and Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp is like I said, his podcast is like the #1 podcast right now in America. Like, if you ain't watching Club Shay Shay, then I don't know what to say. He got the interviews that Cat Williams, that's like damn near 60 million, and Monique, that's over, I think, 10 million. So you know what I mean? I don't know if Eddie Griffiths probably feels some kind of way if Club Shay Shay never invited him. We don't know that. You know what I mean? Or the fact, oh man, I ain't even going front. I'm fucking with the beads. I had to look. It took me off because I got my beads. They represent peace. God damn it, they represent peace and power to the people. But anyway, like I said, we don't know why Eddie Griffin just came at him at Shannon Sharp and Ricky Smiley's grandma outfits, but he just did, and that's something that's going on right now. Like comedy, it's been like watered down lately. So we do need some more hardcore comedy. And I'm telling you, Shannon, no matter your sexuality, dude, that has nothing to do with your work. If you're great at what you do, it doesn't matter who you sleep with. This is a bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Great is great. But Shannon's saying that it's not true and he feels some kind of way, man. Smash that like button. You know what I mean? We are surviving Eddie Griffin's going at Shannon Sharp. Sexuality.
Shannon Sharp, as we heard in the clip, pretty much saying the same thing that Mike Epps said in the clip that set off his beef with Shannon Sharp. Every comedian is taking shots at Shannon Sharp's outfits, sexuality. We just heard Corey Holcomb call the man fruit booty. So just like I stated in my last video, if you haven't checked that out already, listen, Shannon, these are comedians, trained professionals. This is what they do. All right, they get paid to talk shit on stage, and someone is seasoned, right? As Eddie Griffin. Listen, don't think that cancel culture or people in the comment section is gonna stop Eddie Griffin from being Eddie Griffin on that stage. It's just now everyone's talking about Shannon Sharp and what's relevant, right? It's obvious. Everyone's seeing what Shannon did with Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay, and now everyone wants to, have that moment, right? They want to make history. So it's like, you know what?
Now, me as a comic, I will say this. Now that Mike Epps already used the club, going at Shay Shay, in that comedic manner, I wouldn't use the same like actual jokes. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say the same thing that Mike Epps said. Like if I'm gonna joke, I'm gonna do a total different type of jokes or whatever. But I don't know if he's clout chasing. I don't know if he's just giving his truth, his honesty. We are surviving the fact that Eddie Griffin's looking like a bumblebee right now. Bumblebee tuna. He looking like a bumblebee right now and all the yellow, but he's just, giving his truth on how he feel. And Shannon's going on how he feel. Like I told y'all, I'm in the middle. I'm not taking no sides. I'm in the middle. God damn it.
As Eddie Griffin, listen, don't think that, cancel culture or people in the comment section is going to stop Eddie Griffin from being Eddie Griffin on that stage. It's just now everyone's talking about Shannon Sharpe and, what's relevant, right? It's obvious. Everyone's seen what Shannon did with Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay, and now everyone wants to, have that moment, right? They want to make history. So it's like, you know what? If Cat did that with Shannon shit, what you think is going to happen when I come on the platform? This is the mentality of other comedians, right? But once you step out there, listen, it's fair game. You know what I mean? We seen what happened the other day. Shannon Sharpe seemed very upset at some of the comments that Mike Epps made at one of his shows. And like I said, it just seemed like Shannon's like, why so many comedians coming at me, right? Disguised as jokes, as you heard in the clip, but in reality, he believes it's jealousy, right? Listen.
Now Shannon Sharpe feel like they coming for him because they're jealous. Shannon Sharpe his podcast is on fire. I don't care what nobody say. It really is. You know what I mean? And Shannon is relevant right now. So I'm seeing it from the comedic aspect. I'm seeing that as well. But I feel like Shannon, if you're not that way, if you never been locked in Diddy's dungeon or none of that stuff, I wouldn't be as upset as you are. But maybe, that's just me. I don't know. I come back comedically when it comes to stuff like this. You know what I mean? But or people just clout chasing. He think people hating on him. I don't know. You know what I mean? This is just pure survival at this point.
Guys, as jokes, as you heard in the clip, but in reality, he believes it's jealousy, right? Listen, I think it's just all a part of the game. You know what I mean? Once you get to a certain level of success, people will take shots, right? From any and every direction. In this case, this is more so just Eddie Griffin being who he is as a comedian, using, what everyone is talking about while also giving you his opinion, giving you his perspective, right? With a comedic touch to it, right? It's meant to entertain the people. Once upon a time, you could, you had the freedom to say whatever you felt, on that stage. And regardless if people, took it as a low blow or not,
Now that is true. You know what I mean? Comedy, once upon a time, you know what I'm saying? You was able to say whatever you wanted to say on stage. It's not like a man is directly in your face when you smiling hard like this and he just say, hey, well, guess what? That's why you are this. You know what I mean? It's on stage. A person's doing stand-up. So, like I said, I wouldn't take it as personal. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's not true. You know what I mean? But some people can't take a joke. But Shannon Sharpe thinks that they're just doing it because they're jealous. Whatever the case may be, like I told y'all, I'm not biased. I don't want to be biased a part of none of that kind of stuff. I don't sign up for groups. I don't do all of that shit. God gave me my gift to share it with everybody. So I don't want to be on nobody's team. That's why I don't talk about politics. I don't get into none of that. Religion, I don't care. You believe in whatever you believe in? Okay, cool. Y'all have fun over there believing that. I believe in what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? I just stay in the middle. Real, it's the safe zone.
That stage. And regardless, people will take shots, right? From any and every direction. In this case, this is more so just Eddie Griffin being who he is as a comedian, using, what everyone is talking about while also giving you his opinion, giving you his perspective, right? With a comedic touch to it, right? It's meant to entertain the people. Once upon a time, you could, you had the freedom to say whatever you felt, on that stage. And regardless if people, took it as a low blow or not, they appreciated that was all a part of you and your craft. Eddie Griffin is from that, that class where he don't really give a fuck. He raw. He's going to continue to be like that. So,
And Eddie Griffin, that's again, like I said, to me, he's underrated for as a comic, but he come from the real comedy, from the hardcore. You know what I'm talking about? Richard Pryor, Rick Fox. You know what I mean? Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? Bernie Mac. Like all like the legends from. You know what I mean? My man. Oh my God, I can't believe I can't remember his name, from the dad from House Party. It's super legend. You know what I mean? The father from House Party. I'm sorry I couldn't remember his name, and I loved him, you know what I'm saying, as a comic, straight raw and uncut. I always liked the raw comedy. I'm not going to front. That's just Robert Harris. Salute to the one with this lizard thing next to your thing, Medasa. Thank you so much, Robert Harris. Complete legend. Hardcore comedy. I come from that. That's why I know they gonna ban me. They gonna they gonna blackball the shit out of me because I'll say anything out my goddamn mouth. But my whole thing is when I do stand up, my goal is to make, like, if I'm, let's say for instance, if I make any gay jokes, my jokes is gonna make them laugh. It's not gonna offend them. You know what I mean? Or if I make jokes about any type of people, things, whatever, but my jokes are always meant to make the person laugh, not to be harmful. Like I've always done that. Like if you ever come to a show of mine, I don't actually talk about the audience. I actually talk about me. I'm the butt of my own goddamn jokes. So this is pure survival at this point.
Eddie Griffin is from that, that class where he don't really give a fuck. He raw. He's going to continue to be like that. So, for those who think, is it clout chasing? Yeah, I can see how people could say that if they never been to an Eddie Griffin show. But if you've been to one of his stand-up shows, I'm telling you, the man is unapologetic, right? Every time. But on the other end, it's just like, let's try some different material because now everyone's using the same angle, right? Of him being, zesty and all of this. Everyone wants to take shots at the man's sexuality. That's where it's getting played out. Why people are like, all right, man, come on, you clout chase. But with Eddie, you don't have to clout chase. That's just him being him. But I will agree when it comes to that point. Can we get some better material? Everyone using the same jokes, calling the man gay. You know what I mean? Shay. I mean, come on now. But this is it right here, man. The Cat Williams effect. Everyone wants a piece of the Cat Williams effect, man.
Yes, Cat Williams done set this thing on fire. And to me, he's right when he say that. Salute to oh my God, Forgotten Kings TV. Forgotten Kings commentary is dope. And he's actually right. This is the Cat Williams effect. Ever since Cat did that interview, people been getting exposed. Motherfuckers' house has been getting raided allegedly. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's been a lot going on. Tiffany Haddish, she's I think she put the liquor down for a couple minutes. Like it's just a lot of changes that's being made this year. It's a lot of changes ever since this man set the daggone 24 off, and there's so much more to come. It's so much more.
Shows, like I said, we're not about to start policing comedians and telling them how to, create their material. I know in the past, some comedians have definitely pushed the envelope, have said things that were controversial. However, as a comedian, they have the green light to, say how they feel on that stage. And I think to start to, veer into that conversation and dictate what comedians should say, I think that's when we kind of out of bounds. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. I do think there's a certain level of class and integrity that comes with comedians when, putting material out there together in regards to just appreciating the craft. However, it's all entertainment. And when comedians step on that stage, they have the freedom to speak on how they feel. Whether you agree, disagree, that's another thing. But
boom, there you go. Salute to Forgotten Kings TV, guys. So we are surviving the fact that Shannon Sharp, the man is heated. The man is allegedly steroid out his mind, and he's pissed off. You know what I mean, with Eddie Griffin. So hopefully, maybe we'll get a Shannon Sharp and Eddie Griffin interview. We know Mike Epps was saying the same thing about the man. Yeah, I mean, and I'm telling you, Shannon, I'm talking to you and the Veneers. I'm talking to you and the Veneers. I don't care about your sexuality. I'm just talking to you and the Veneers. You should interview Eddie Griffins. You got one coming out with Mike Epps. You got the internet on fire, Shay Shay. That's all I gotta say. So I'll be back again with another episode of Surviving the Industry.